Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Alberto from A to Z Tactical Academy. Very sunny day here in Casa Grande, also very windy, so I apologize for the wind noise. Today I want to go over some safety tips so that you stay safe on your next trip to the range. Alright, so what happens is last week I attended a class. I was a student in a class of 24 people. There were 12 lanes, so we were doing, the first 12 would go shoot. The second pair of 12s would be our partner for the day, if you will. And that person was to keep eyes on us and be our range safety officer, right, if you will. So I'm on lane 9, and the guy that's shooting right next to me on lane 8. So I finish my course of fire. I turn around. He's still doing his last 2 or 3 rounds or so. He reholstered, took the hand off his gun, and it goes off in the holster. No one touching it. It just goes off by itself. Of course, that's a SIG for all you SIG fanboys. So a SIG 320 goes off in its holster with no one touching it, right? It happened right in front of me. I saw it. I witnessed it firsthand. And I can tell you, luckily, the guy was doing the reholstering with all the safety techniques that I want to go over today. And so nothing happened, right? The round goes about that far from his foot, but he doesn't shoot himself, right? So needless to say, he switched to a different gun after that. No more SIG for the rest of the day. So anyway, what are those techniques? I have a blue gun, right? Not a firearm, just a blue gun. So I'll be pointing that. So obviously you follow all the techniques, you know, point in the safe direction, don't put your finger on the trigger, all of that stuff, right? You know that. So if you are using an outside the waistband holster, and I have 2 here, I have my inside the waistband and outside the waistband. When you're reholstering an outside the waistband holster, what you should not do is point the muzzle of the gun to your body to find the hole, right? You shouldn't be fishing for the hole like doing this. If that SIG had gone off and he was doing this part, looking for the opening of the holster, when that happened, he would have shot himself in the hip, which would have been absolutely catastrophic. So instead, what you should do, you should touch the outside of the holster, pointing it away from you, then grease it up a little bit and back in. Notice my foot is close, right? If I'm standing here and I do this technique, that's still pointing at my leg or my foot, right? So when you're going to draw and do a course of fire, you're going to go bang, bang, bang. And when you're done, usually what I do is I bring my foot in and then I touch the outside of the holster and then put it back in, right? Don't fish for the hole doing this. This becomes even more critical if you're on an inside the waistband or appendix holster, right? So what I would do in that case, I'm gonna turn to the side, is I would go collect my tactical cushion here and make sure that there is no clothing, no shirt that made it into the holster. Then touch the outside again. I'm pushing my hips forward and then I'm just going like this and I'm watching the whole way, all the way in. What you should not do is, again, fish for the hole, right? Like go like this. The second thing you should not do is once you find the hole, open your hand and just push it in. You should maintain this firing grip all the way in. Once it's secure, then you can let go. So the reholstering process for appendix, again, is I make sure that there's no shirt in it. I go like this, keep my firing grip all the way. Doing it in front. Got it, right? No feet in the middle. Hips forward, so the round goes that way. And again, maintain your firing grip all the way to the end until it locks in place. Don't do this part or this part, looking for the hole, right? Please don't use those nylon holsters, the sticky holster or the nylon holsters you see on Amazon or whatever. When you draw those, it will close on you. And then now you have to use your hand to open it, which means the muzzle of the gun will point at the hand that's aiding into the opening of the holster, or you're gonna have to use the muzzle to open it, which also points the gun at your body. So don't do that. Stay safe. Don't buy a SIG. Until next time.